What we're looking at now is a thing called overtime and how we calculate what our wage will be with overtime. Most businesses paying an hourly wage will still expect a certain number of hours to be worked each day or each week by an employee. However, any hours worked over this set period of hours is regarded as overtime and it is paid at a higher rate. So there are two common types of overtime rates, and the one that we're going to look at today is time and a half. Time and a half means that the hourly rate for overtime is 1.5 times of the normal rate. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at that and we're going to break it down using an example. So what does all of this mean? For example, if Ben worked at Petstock and was paid $10 an hour as his base wage, we would work out his overtime, which is time and a half, by using the following method. We work out what Ben's base wage is, so we know that's $10, and then we times it by time and a half, which is 1.5. So you're probably thinking, where did 1.5 hours come from? The 1 represents 1 full hour of work, and the 5 represents half an hour of work. Therefore, to work out time and a half, we need to times our base wage by 1.5, which represents 1.5 hours of work, so time and a half. So how do we find out Ben's overtime wage at time and a half? So we know that Ben is paid $10 an hour as his base wage. So the formula that we would use is the one below. We would times his base wage by 1.5. So therefore, Ben's overtime wage is $10 times 1.5, which gives us a total of $15. Now it's your turn. So in your book or on a piece of paper, you will work out the time and a half wage for the questions below, 1 through to 5. You will need to show me the steps, so that means writing out the formula and filling in the formula with the correct information and giving me the answer. To work out the answer, I don't expect you to do this in your head or show me all the single steps. You are allowed to use your calculator. As long as you are writing out the formula and filling in the formula with the correct information, that's what I need to see, and then you can enter it into your calculator to get your answer. Once you've answered questions 1 through to 5 and you're happy with your answers, you can come up and see me and I'll have a look over them. And that will allow you to ask me any questions that you need to, and we'll be able to fix up any little errors that may have occurred.